Oh my goodness, Chit Chat Kit Kats. So I had a strange dream. I just remembered the very last little part of something. And I was sitting there, and there's this great big lizard sitting next to me with its head in my lap, and I'm petting this lizard. It had a really wide head. Okay, I have no idea what kind of lizard this is. I'm going to see if I can actually find something that resembles it. So whether it was on this planet or a different timeline, another lifetime, but this great big lizard is here. And then there was also a little chameleon, and the little chameleon was thirsty, and so I didn't have any water with me, so I gave spit, and it was so happy to get that spit, to rehydrate, because he was very thirsty. And this big lizard, I was stroking his head and realized, oh, he's hungry. So I need to go get something to feed this big lizard. And, I'm trying to figure, what does this lizard eat? Is it a vegetarian? Does it eat meat? What does it eat, So I'm thinking I've got to go get food for this big lizard that I'm sitting there. And it's just very calm. This lizard just with its head in my lap, just kind of looking at me. Now, I'm not a big reptile person, okay? But it's a very gentle lizard with a huge head and just laying there. I knew I had to go get food for it. So I'm standing up, and I'm looking in this bag I have to see if I have enough money. And I look inside the bag, and I knew I had this wad of bills. I knew it was like $670 something. And then I had this other wad of bills, and I pulled them out and looked at them, and they were from like a Mideastern country that some guy had given me. And again, it looked like bills from some Middle Eastern country, where I don't know, okay? But somebody had given me this money from this Mideastern country that I had in my bag. And so that's it. I was off on my way to go get some food and some water and things for these for these lizards. There was also another animal, something there by me, but I can't remember what it was. But there was something else that was there as well. So very bizarre dream last evening. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to look and see if I can actually find a lizard like that that's here. But it was kind of, like about maybe that long, very wide head, kind of flat, wasn't really big, was kind of a flat animal, but again, very wide head. And I think it might have been like a greenish colored lizard, big, kind of a long lizard. Okay, big, petting this lizard. So yeah, that was a bit bizarre. My night with the lizards. And getting money from this guy from this foreign country, winding up with this money that they had given me, and it was about, about 5 or 6 bills. 5 or 6 bills of this foreign currency that I had that was given to me. So I guess the whole thing is kind of like building bridges with things that, normally you don't come into too much contact with. But yeah, that lizard, it was just petting this lizard on its head, just, and it's just kind of looking at me. Oh, mercy. Oh. So I am going to look and see if I can find that type of a lizard here on this planet. But yeah, that was kind of a strange thing. But I do remember that part of the dream. Yeah, there's just the very last few minutes of it. But yeah, kind of a little unusual. Isn't that right, Miss Lily? Now she's been getting better. She goes out there on the bark, and if I call her now, she'll stop and come in. So that's good. She'll stop barking and she'll hear me and she'll stop and she'll come running in. Mickey too, he's getting better at it. But yeah. So that's what's going on. Now they'll start to go running out to go bark something. One of these days I'll have to get a video of them because they're in tandem, running out to go bark at something. They hear something out there. So I have to get a video because they're so cute, both running out in tandem to go bark. And sometimes I'll say, stop, and they stop and they look at me and, well, once in a while they'll turn around and come back up here and, yeah, no, we're not going out on the bark now. So they'll turn around and come back up here and lay down again. But sometimes they don't listen. They go out on the bark anyway. So, but at nighttime, when I go out, and last night I did see more lights in the sky again. Tiny pinprick lights, I mean really, really far up in the sky. These were not things that were close in. They were really high up and they looked like just little pinpricks of light going, across the sky in different directions and stuff. So I did see that again last night. But they'll come out, especially Mickey. He'll come out and he'll stand next to me or lay down at my feet as I'm standing out there looking to see what I see. Miss Lily, she'll come out once in a while for a few seconds, but usually she'll come and stand at the door and just look out. What are you looking at? But Mickey will come out and stay with me right next to me, and he doesn't go on the bark when I'm out looking to see what I see in the sky. And there will be other dogs in the neighborhood barking and stuff, but he stays quiet and he just stays by my feet when I come out to look at night, which is interesting. But anyway, those are some of the things that are happening here now. And so at the moment I'm going to take a break because, I need to take who, where. Look at that. Look at that little bugger. I can't even say who, where. Look at this. She understands everything. Yeah, you're too smart, you little monkey. So, yeah, their daily happenings. Now, yesterday when I went, instead of going through the drive-thru because she cannot contain herself, she's screaming Mimi's, and he's barking like insane because they love the attention from the people. But they're absolutely loud. You can't hear the order, But yesterday when I went, I just pulled in and parked and went up and got my goodie and got their, their things and gave it to them. It worked out much better. It saved my ears and saved everybody else's. So I think I'll do that again rather than going through the drive-through, because these two, I mean, she gets so hyped up and she cannot contain herself and just screaming, you know. He's a barker, she's a screamer. So between the two of them, it's insane. But they do get their goodie. So, you know, it worked out yesterday, so I think I'll do that again today, rather than sitting in a line and them getting so, you know, crazy, bouncing off the walls, barking and screaming. That's a big yawn, Mr. Mickey. Yeah. He's got such a sweet face. Miss Lily's got this face that's always looking like, what? Questioning. What? That's her face. I don't know what. And then he's just got a very calm face, very large eyes, and, you know. But she's always got this little questioning look on her face, which is so unusual. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.